Hello, my name is Rachel Abbott from Swinburne University. Today I will be speaking about a play-based activity which incorporates mathematics and numeracy in an early childhood setting. The mathematical concept that I have incorporated into this activity is capacity. Capacity is defined as the amount that something can hold. Usually it means volume, such as milliliters or litres in metric, or pints and gallons in imperial. Maths is Fun 2018. This concept is a naturalistic experience. These experiences are allowing children to learn on their own accord through contexts that adults provide and enhance learning. The learning experience is created for an age group of 4 to 5 years, being most appropriate for kindergarten children. This learning experience directly relates to at least 2 of the early years learning framework outcomes, which is one of the main government documents that assists educators in creating meaningful learning experiences. The 2 main outcomes this learning experience directly relates to are Outcome 4, children are confident and involved learners. Outcome 5, children are effective communicators. The sub-outcomes will also be further elaborated later in the presentation. Activity explanation. In this learning experience, children will be using water play, which would be directly incorporating capacity and therefore mathematics and numeracy. Children will be supplied large containers full of water in varying size cups and plastic tubs and given the opportunity to have an authentic learning experience. While the children are playing with the various containers, exploring how water can be poured into each of them, it allows them the opportunity to socialise with peers and deeply converse about the learning experience they are having. The children will be given the opportunity to build on their social skills and language acquisition and development through a child-directed learning experience. The children will also naturally be learning mathematics and numeracy through play-based experiences while using everyday items such as containers and cups, forming a concept of pouring liquid and the capacity of each item in the process. Example of resources. Various sized plastic containers and cups, large tub or tubs for water, and a plastic tarp if inside, or an appropriate space outside. Example of a resource to create. To add to further learning, educators can create their own resource for children to utilise, assisting and building on their learning experience. An example of a resource to create could be cups or containers that the educator has drawn lines indicating the different measurements with a permanent marker. This could include fractions such as a quarter, half, 3/4, and 1 or full, acknowledging the different capacities of the containers or cups when there is liquid added and removed. This will then allow a natural correlation between the use of mathematics, numbers, fractions, measurements, and the filling and pouring of the different levels of measurements, understanding capacity and recognising numbers and values for everyday life experience. Numeracy. Evidence and justification. The Early Years Learning Framework has many outcomes which assist educators in maintaining appropriate standards in the early years and assist in creating in-depth learning experiences for every child. Outcome 4 and 5 directly relate to this learning experience as they acknowledge the direct importance that imagination, socialisation, and verbalisation in the early years has on children. Furthermore, they signify how crucial an understanding and incorporating mathematics and numeracy in the early years is fundamental to learning. The outcomes state the following. Outcome 4, children are confident and involved learners. Sub-outcomes, use play to investigate, imagine, and explore ideas. Follow and extend on their own interests with enthusiasm, energy, and concentration. Also, children create and use representation to organise, record, communicate mathematical ideas and concepts. DEEWR 2009, page 37. Further, outcome 5, children are effective communicators. Sub-outcomes, respond verbally and non-verbally to what they see, hear, touch, feel and taste, demonstrate increasing understanding of measurement and numbers using vocabulary to describe length, volume, capacity, and names of numbers. EDU10003 A2 page 43. Additionally, the importance of incorporating water play with child-driven activities to assist in learning development is further acknowledged in the following. Touching and splashing in water is an amazing and calming experience for your little one. It also teaches them about gravity, problem solving, cause and effect. Learning Potential 2017. Child-directed learning experiences. Theorists such as Paget believe that children construct their knowledge from the world and environment, so allowing them the opportunity to be creative and explore impacts greatly on child development. Fellows in Oakley also asserted the importance of children being supported to be self-directed. Although the involvement of educators is important, their intervention during play should be kept to a minimum so that children's independence, initiative, and creativity is not inhibited. Fellows in Oakley. The main point signified here is that children need the chance to experience incidental learning, not always being structured activities from an expert. Children learn from their social and environmental context. They must be given the chance to learn through self-directed play. When children learn through play, they are constructing meaning and a deeper level of thinking about the world. Conclusion. In conclusion, it is paramount that children are allowed a diverse range of opportunities and learning experiences in early years. Educators must support the creativity and independence of all children by creating self-directed learning experiences and moving away from the constant novice and expert model. Children are capable learners and benefit from the incorporation of mathematics and numeracy in the early years. Educators must continue to allow and assist in creating learning experiences like this water-based play experience to ensure the interests of children. When children are connected and interested in the topic, it creates a deeper level of understanding and a positive perception about mathematics and numeracy. It is crucial that mathematics and numeracy are incorporated into the early years to build a foundation to set children up to have a positive view on mathematics and numeracy. When children are given fun and interesting activities that incorporate mathematics and numeracy, such as water-based play, they will be creating an understanding that mathematics and numeracy can be beneficial and exciting. The activity could be concluded by discussing the cups and containers and asking the children what do they think the numbers and lines in the cups meant and what happens when they pour the water into the containers. This will leave the children thinking about the play concept that they have experienced and drawing a direct connection to the mathematics and numeracy links to their play experience. Thank you for listening.